all your fault. You made me love ya. You made me need ya. Baby, baby.
Good evening everyone, welcome to another video. This video is a request by Dead Or Alive Fan22. Those of you who have known me on the Servis Wash group on Facebook and whatnot, and you've seen a lot of my videos, you've seen this thing, this box, or this machine we'll say, it's popped up in a lot of locations. It's been there and it normally resides here. Well, I just thought I'd do a quick overview of it because I've been requested to do this. It's what it is, it's, hang on, have I got a lamp? I have got a lamp here. I'll just shine that it so we can get a bit of a better picture of it. Right. What it is, it's a box design, because when I was little, I used to do, well not when I was little, but since I was little I've been doing this. I make boxes out of, washing machines out of boxes. I've got another one lined up that I want to do when I find a box, but it's going to be a bit of a big project. So you're probably wondering what machine this is. I think a lot of washing machine enthusiasts are going to know exactly what machine it is, judging by the look. It's a model of a Servis Quartz, Servis Quartz Plus. This is meant to be a model 6033. I only had black tape, that's duct tape or insulation tape and electrical tape around the top. It's actually, but I used the model of a. This is exactly the same machine it's a replica of. So if you look at that, you can just see, I mean, obviously, that's a 6035, but it's essentially exactly the same thing. I did want to use grey or silver tape to make the 6030 model, because that's my favourite one. But it's exactly the same thing, just a different design. It's made out of the box of my old pneumatic George vacuum. I'm yet to paint the side panels and whatnot to make it look completely white, but I mean, I painted the door and whatnot. So what this is, I'll just explain how I made it. So the main thing was I made sure I got the soap drawer shape, because everyone knows the Servis Quartz drawer is like that. This doesn't actually open, but I'm going to actually make an opening soap tray. It's got the old Servis logo that ran a bit, Servis Quartz Plus. Here's your program guide. Yeah, you just might make that out. And there's your screen, which is showing 0. Then you have your options, which I'm not too good at remembering what they are, but I know the door open button's here. So if I was to press that, essentially the door should open. Yes, it's got the 3/4 door, or half panel door, as people call it. I call it 3/4 panel door. So what this was, I actually took a piece of cardboard and I've stapled it on. So I actually cut this hole originally in the box, and then I actually put that on and then cut through, and then I put a piece of plastic for the window, so that actually opens that. And I mean, this door loves to open so much, I've had to hold it with 2 big bits of blue tack. So I mean, obviously, there's nothing extravagant inside. It's just empty cardboard inside. But it'd be nice to put a sort of model drum in there. Put for the kick strip at the bottom around the base. I've done that with some duct tape. So duct tape for the control panel as well. I even made that with a compass. The design it's got, and then. Here, that was a permanent marker. I used a Sharpie. Yeah, it's sellotaped. I've turned the box inside out because, obviously, it's a lot more stiffer that is at the top. But around the top, you've got the trim. You see they're going along there. And it goes, and you can see in the mirror, it goes all the way around the back as well. I mean, there's not too much to really talk about with how I made this, but it sits there and it pops up in a lot of my videos. So I like having it like that because it actually looks official. But I mean, it's something I've been doing for a while. I mean, the very first machine I ever made was just when I was about 4. It was just a model of a machine it was just a random machine I made. Then after that was when I started designing ones. I started doing them after models. The first one I ever did was after what was it? I think it was a Maloney Servis I did. Yeah, like a Servis Easy Logic style it was. And then I did a Hotpoint WMA something, I think it was a WMA33 in natural linen I tried to replicate. But as I've gone on, I've gotten better with the models. When I was aged like 10, say age 10 to 11, I made one out of one of a 182807, a Hotpoint Liberator Deluxe, and Hoover A3008 Keymatic Deluxe actually, and I actually made little key plates for it. That was the best one I made. I mean, I might have some pictures of them, but this is my favourite I've made so far. The previous one I made was a Maloney made Diplomat integrated washer dryer model APM 8702/3. That's the obviously the MFI exclusive one, and I actually made an actual cupboard door for it. But that model was it got damaged after my spinner rinse threw water on it, so I had to throw it out. But there's some pictures of that on the group and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, my next door neighbour who lives on that side was the one who had the 6030. So Servis Quartz has been something I've liked. I did want to actually make. Now thinking about it, I did want to make a Servis Sapphire 1300 washer dryer, but well, I can always have room for more. I might do a Hotpoint 95 series maybe next, or no, the one I was thinking of doing was I wanted to make a Westinghouse laundromat, the Westy slant fronts, but that's going to be a challenge to do one of those because I'll have to cut the box and sort of I'd have to cut it like that and sort of get the slanted panel in. But I wouldn't mind doing it. That'd be quite a good thing to do. So anyway, I mean, it's not too much of a video, but I just, I've been requested to do it, and I thought, well, I might as well share it. I don't really know many people that have shared stuff like that, so yeah. So there's your Servis Quartz there. It was modelled after 6035. I think that one belongs to Stephen McKinnell, I think. But I will, just for this one, I will thank, who do I have to thank for this now? I know I've got to thank Electronic Deluxe, Chris Pierces, because I used his pictures of the Servis Quartz Plus 6033. And who else? I think it was Stephen McKinnell was for the 6035. I did the style. But yeah, it's got the design on the piano keys, and it's got the indicator lights there as well. But no, apart from that, there's not really much to talk about. But I mean, I'll show you what it looks like in its in its place. It normally has a load of it sits there, just sits there. So when you walk in, it's not one of the first things you see. So it looks like it's official laundry. But it'd be nice once I painted it all white. Then it will literally just be. It's supposed to be brown and white, but obviously I can't get brown. I can't get that kind of shade of brown, so I just thought I'd use that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. What I'll do, the next time I make one of these boxes, I'll do a time-lapse video. So if I do decide to do the Westinghouse laundromat, I will do a time-lapse video. Okay, thank you very much, and have a good evening, night, or day, or afternoon, wherever you may be.